With all due respect, my Lord Secretary, I find this situation preposterous. The idea that Gerald Grey, a distant ancestor of mine, stopped in France on his way to the First Crusade, married some woman, and then passed the deed to Covington Cross onto his infant son is outrageous.
Stranger things have occurred, Sir Thomas. How does one refute the fact that the Chevalier Martin holds the other half of the deed, which, as you can see, fits the top half exactly?
By trickery, that's how.
If you are questioning my judgment, Sir Thomas, I must remind you that I am considered an expert in such matters. And, as I have told the King and will now tell you, it is my expert opinion that this deed is authentic. Martin Grey is the rightful owner of Covington Cross.
Come to welcome my new neighbor.
It's amazing how one person's misfortune is another person's pleasure.
On the contrary, I am distraught at your predicament. I can imagine how terrible it must feel.
Can you really? But that would mean you'd have to have a heart. And past actions would indicate otherwise.
You wound me, Sir Thomas. I assure you I'm here not to gloat, merely to greet a new neighbor.
And you'd better be quick. He won't be here long. Covington Cross will be back in a moment. Innkeeper, we would have rooms, please.
I'm sorry, my lord, I haven't any rooms left.
What do you mean, no rooms? Your inn is as empty as a church at midnight.
Only temporarily, my lord. The Chevalier Martin has demanded I hold my rooms in reserve for his company.
Or something will happen to you.
When did he speak to you?
Yesterday, my lord. He came on the recommendation of Baron Mullins.
The pattern of this web becomes clearer.
Well, what are we going to do now?
We could go to Lady Elizabeth's.
Yes. Cedric, take Eleanor to Lady Elizabeth's. Richard, Armus will set up camp outside the village. I need to be near the castle to watch.
I want to stay with you.
The Wild is no place for a lady.
I'm not a lady.
This time you became one.
Sir Thomas. Oh, forgive me.
What is it, Colson?
I just heard what happened, sir. Allow me to help you. Sleeping out in the open is unpleasant, sir. And it's dangerous. Please, stay with us. It's not much, but it's a roof, nevertheless.
I could not presume.
Sir, I've been your reeve for many years. My family, they've benefited from your safety. Allow me to do the same for your family now, sir.
Yes. We'd be honored. Thank you, Colson. Well, she certainly has a healthy appetite.
As all mothers-to-be do.
I'm sure she's a bit unsettled, having all of these strangers around her suddenly. No doubt she'll be eager to get back to her own pen for a good night's rest.
Oh, no. No, Rose sleeps in here with the rest of us. Oh, she's too valuable to leave outside. Oh, you understand, Sir Thomas. No, her being pregnant.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's more important to feed her better than it is us. After all, her young'uns, they're our future.
More valuable than gold and certainly more tasty.
Oh, yeah, you said that right, my lord. More cheese?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've eaten too much already.
Lovely.
More bread, my lord. No, thank you. I apologise for its meanness. It's the best we can afford.
I think Rose could do with another piece. We have to keep her fit, after all.
Yes, perhaps I'll have another piece as well. I will as well. It's delicious.
Now, I've got some nice cold curds, if you like. They're fairly fresh.
Missed. So how do you like being Lord of Covington Cross?
It's a role I could get used to playing.
Yes, well, don't get too used to it. Every play comes to an end, remember?
But of course.
A hideous sense of decorum. They deserve to lose their castle.
So, we will stick to your plan as you designed it. In a month or so, I will tell everyone I'm homesick and returning for France.
Or wherever you want to go.
But before I go, I will sell you Covington Cross for enough money so I will never have to act again.
And then I will be master of Covington Cross. Sir Thomas will be no more.
My father told me what happened. I'm so sorry.
Alexandra, your father is no doubt behind this.
What are you talking about?
He and your brother Henry burned and pillaged half a dozen villages on our estates before they were stopped.
Henry did that himself. Father was horrified when he found out.
What did you expect him to tell you? Henry did the burning, but your father plotted it. And now the Chevalier Martin. Why did he go to your father, not directly to us first?
My father's the Baron of the Shire. It's only natural he'd come to him first.
Men don't respect your father. They fear him.
That's not true.
I'm sorry if my words hurt you now, but I say them to help you avoid a greater hurt later.
The best way you can do that is never to see me again.
Alexandra!
Come on. Time to start the day.
Where is everybody?
Where Cedric is, I've no idea. Everyone else has been up and about their chores for hours.
For hours?
Here.
It is a hard life they lead.
Yes, while we're here, we can at least try and make it easier for them. Everyone will do their share of the chores. Right. I'm going to the church to see if their records can shed any light on the deed.
Catch. 1,000 apologies, my lord. It slipped.
Well, perhaps my fist will slip loose a few of your teeth.
If you find the work too hard, my lord, then surely you are excused to have a rest.
I am not responsible for the circumstances in which you live.
You are the circumstances in which we live.
Oh, so I should change the world to suit you, should I, Samuel? Is that what you want? What do you want from me?
Right now, just this.
What is this?
Well, I'm sure it's nothing more than boyish high spirits, my lord.
High spirits of a kind I will not tolerate. My investigation of the church has proved fruitless. It seems we must plan our own rescue if it is to happen at all. Where's Cedric?
Something wrong. I was out picking berries. I thought they'd be nice for St. Martin's Day.
How thoughtful. Richard, be back here with Eleanor in 5 minutes. Cedric, Armus, come with me.
I like your white cellar very much, Sir Thomas.
The red's a little weak this year, don't you think?
Shout, and you'll be able to pour it into your stomach by a more direct route. I would enjoy it while you can, if I were you.
You really do show more good taste than I would have expected.
Listen, cousin. I don't know who you are, but I swear by all that's holy that I will find out. This is my home. It has always been, and it will forever be. And neither you nor John Mullins can take that from me. Not as long as I draw breath on this earth. You should try the white burgundy. It shows promise.
He came to see me.
Of course he did. I would have been disappointed if he hadn't.
Yes, but 1 second he wasn't there. And the next second, he was in my chambers.
So, he has a secret passage. Every castle has a secret passage. For an actor, you have remarkably little sense of drama.
He said he'd find out who I was. I don't like being threatened. And I don't have to put up with it. You can have your gold back. I'm through.
We have a deal. I need you to play this part long enough to ensure an appearance of legitimacy. Leave me now. It won't be Sir Thomas who kills you. Alexandra.